Hello Gemini and a happy new year. Welcome to your January general reading. This reading is for anyone that has a placement in the sign of Gemini such as ascendant sun or moon. Also, please have in mind this is a general reading, not a private one. So please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, Gemini, I am actually going to have a look at all the messages that you need to receive in January, what you need to know for the first month of the year, and what you need to know also for the first month and the beginning of a brand new year. So, Gemini, bear with me and let's have a look at what January has in store for you. And we begin with King of Wands as the general energy for your month. You are ready to roll, recognizing your unique talents, being aware of what you want, and literally being unstoppable. Then we have another king, King of Pentacles. Then Four of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Wands. And right here, right now, Nine of Wands. Gemini, first, let me tell you, I believe that January is going to be very business-oriented for you. But let's start with the beginning. Here and now position, you have the Nine of Wands. This is the energy of someone that protected something that is very important to them, took many hits, punches, and still managed to keep their ground, keep their place in order to move forward and release or make this thing that is very, very precious to them to happen, to exist, to bring it to the world. This might be an idea, business project, business idea, business strategy for something. Either way, this is you believing in something and protecting it and ready to put it out there in the world for you to finally make it happen. The overall energy for the month for you, being the King of Wands, indicates that you have many reasons to believe that in January is the right time and the right place to start something new that you really treasure and it's very important to you. This might be a lot of things actually, but for me it's to do with business, to do with work, with professional occupation, to do with money, and I'll tell you why. First, we have a very serious indication by having the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in one and same reading. This literally means the birth of something new. Something, it's like new moon energy, like the sun and the moon getting together to give a birth to a brand new lunation period. But this is not about the moon, this is about you, Gemini. And I believe that whatever is that you really find yourself protecting and keeping away from, evil eyes, aggressive people whatsoever, whatever you are holding and protecting, is now the time in January to really move forward with it, to make a step, to open a door, to open a chapter, to start fresh. Either way, this King and Queen of Wands, this is fire energy. They are very strong, but usually they don't last so long in terms of the element, the fire. So I'm pointing this that probably if you want to act and you feel secure that this is the time, this is the moment, do it. Because this energy is not gonna last till February for sure. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's a momentum. This is like literally I see it like the Wheel of Fortune energy. Fortunate turn of events. You going to be having a support from the universe being in this position and then sending you direct opportunity you're going to be attracting it like the Queen of Wands. The right opportunity, the right moment, the right time to start something that you really, really treasure a lot. It's something that is very important to you. It might be a creative project. It might be a passion of yours that you always wanted to chase and develop, and now is the time. But for me, this is a brand new project, a brand new job, brand new career. This is something to do with your professional occupation, because I also have another king, two kings and a queen. Some of you, Gemini, by the way, are in a threesome relationships. And if you are thinking about, oh, this is me, this is you. Yes. This is just a little, additional message for you. But King of Pentacles being presented in your reading, the first card, and then Four of Pentacles. This is a very clear indication that you have business on your mind. You have a lot of power, ambition, and you're really going after your money security. You want to make more money. You want to be in a better control of your resources. You want to be on top of your game. It's like you are not letting anyone or anything to stay on the way between you and your security, your well-being, and in a way your comfort zone. But when you start something new, and when it's for example, it might be something not so big as a project, but when you start a big new project, the least thing that you should expect is to stay in your comfort zone. That's what I want you to know and to try to understand, because big success requires big sacrifices. And if you are not willing to sacrifice something to achieve something great, better don't start. That's my general advice. On top of, it's actually has nothing to do with these cards. But Gemini, I really see you working on your career, your professional or investment activities. It's like you are really down to the point how to make more money, how to spend less money, what is the best usage of the resources that I have, how can I multiply it, how can I manage it in such way that I can start something new, bring to the world this that I so much treasure and so much want to see growing, happening, existing. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify this Nine of Wands with another card, and then I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Wands, just to see what is that all about. So Nine of Wands is clarified by Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands clarified by Page of Cups. Well, it's the final chapter of you bringing something to the world. Like you pay the price, Gemini. Pardon me. Whatever you were protecting, whatever was really, really important to you and still is, you paid the price for it. You took a lot of backstabbing, and not to mention the punches. It's like, what is that thing? I asked and they told me the price you paid. They didn't tell me what it is. Maybe this is something particular for each one of you, Gemini. But nevertheless, this is like a lot of negative, toxic energy in around you. Okay, it's ending, but maybe you're still feeling some of this energy. Maybe this is still energy left from Mars retrograding in your sign forever. 2.5 months, it felt like 3 years. Honestly, it's like you really need to take under consideration that even if you don't recognize it, there is something that you carry with you as an idea, as an inspiration, and it's probably January, the month in which you need to release it and bring it out to the world, because on your ability to attract the best situation to you through your unique, authentic self, recognizing your passions, your, what it's that you want. This is like a confirmation, a positive emotional confirmation for you to act. It's an invitation. Let's do it. Let's start this. Let's roll with it. And it has a lot of potential in it. The little fish in the cup. But not only that, I believe that you are really going to be achieving something. You're not going to be just achieving it. You're gonna be really protecting it, and you're really going to be making it in the month of January. You're starting with this. I see you starting. Some of you are hesitating because you are like, oh, but do I have what it takes, like in terms of money, time, resources? Do I start this and I lose my comfort? We already talked about it. Let's see what else the cards are going to tell me about Gemini in January 2023. Tell me everything the Gemini needs to know about any passionate project that they want to bring to the world, the birth of something new that it's in their reading. Tell me everything the Gemini needs to know. So, King of Wands, it's clarified by Three of Wands. King of Pentacles clarified by King of Swords. Four of Pentacles clarified by Ace of Swords. And then the Queen of Wands, it's clarified by the Justice card in reverse. And then bottom of the deck, Judgment Day. Gemini, I hope you are still with me, because for the ones of you that were trying to organize and manage their time and resources, you're gonna have a much needed clarity in order how to move forward. Because the Ace of Swords, it's the aha moment in which you realize how to get to your highest potential, how to reach a breakthrough in whatever situation that you might find yourself at. And some of you are not sure enough what it's gonna take from them to really start this thing that they so much treasure. But you have another king in the mix. You have the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and now the strategy guy, the visionary. This is the King of Swords energy with your reading on top of your business persona, on top of your business ambition, on top of your whatever project you want to establish for improving your money, having success in the money sector. This is the cold-blooded person that always gets their way. This is intellect, this is vision, this is determination to receive, achieve anything that they consider as a potential, as a success, as a going to the next level. And you are going to the next level so much. You have Judgment Day as a final card, which is what is really going on with you. You are moving to the next level starting from the month of January, Gemini. This card, it's you being called for a new life, you being called for a brand new and better reality, you being awakened, resurrected for much more prosperous situation up front of you. Literally, it inquires for you to make the right judgment. And I see you are really thinking about some things, how to get through, how to establish them, how to move forward. But this is first, this is a divine support available to you. This is what the angels want to give to you, a brand new opportunity to move forward, to get to the next level, Gemini. And on top of that, the skies is clarifying. You have the reason to be optimistic and to expect bright future coming on the horizon up front of you, because you're going higher, you're going better, you're resurrecting whatever needs to be brought back to life. This is the optimistic, pro-going, go-getting energy. It also tells you that you might need some help at some point of your journey, but I'm sure you're gonna find help with the right strategy, with the right management of your time, finances, and you taking care of people, you being really, really, good with everyone around you. taking care of their needs, protecting them, whatever you need to do. And this should be part of your strategy. These two kings, they can achieve everything. And this is you, Gemini. This is the left Gemini, this is the right Gemini. I'm just kidding. You know, when I have Gemini clients, I usually ask them, how many are you? And usually I have the answer 3. And this is no joke. I'm sharing it because I think it's really important for you to notice how other Geminis are really seeing themselves and talking about it. But let's leave this aside, because you have a real opportunity to put a plan, a very balanced, realistic and practical plan in which to recognize the needs of everybody else around you, take care of them, because this is the foundation of you getting it your way, having the result, the achievement, the strategy, the vision, everything that you want to have in place, in success, to achieve these butterflies, you know, to literally get the potential that they are representing. And you're going to be having an aha moment, a real opportunity to see the things for what they are, not having any illusions. And although you might recognize that justice is not in your favor, I believe this is a minor setback, because this is on top of your ability to attract the circumstances, and you might be not attracting exactly with the speed or with the quality that you would inquire, you know, as in your mind would be presented, that you need, you know, top, whatever. Maybe not everything of it will be exactly as you expected, but nevertheless, just remember, that's the only reverse card that you have in the reading. And it's in a position that tells you you're not gonna get everything that you want to attract right away, the best way. It will take you a few attempts sometimes, not only one. It's not gonna happen all of a sudden just because you know what you want. It's gonna happen little by little, and this is literally going to turn the justice in your favor. What is really balancing this energy is, of course, the Judgment Day, because this is divine order. This is you being called to evolve, and you might just use this momentum to really put to the world whatever you protected so much and you paid such a heavy price for it, that this card in reverse shouldn't be a problem. This is saying that you're most likely not gonna have exactly the desired outcome when you put the work, the hours and everything, but still, this is work in progress. You're gonna clear your plan, your strategy while doing it. And just look at that, 3 kings. Gemini, I don't know what else to add. I believe that you are starting the year very, very strong, utilizing all the hard times, all the hardships, probably not only from the last 2.5, 3 months, probably for the whole 2022. It wasn't the best year, and it's presenting that energy in your reading. But look what it's also presented here. You moving up, you moving forward, you getting higher, evolving with a lot of clarity, with a lot of practical skills, with the ability to attract whatever you want to attract, being unstoppable in your dreams, in your motivation, in your go-getting mode, and having the clarity and the vision to really achieve whatever you want to achieve. Gemini, that's all I have for you. I think it's a lot. I think you are very, very, very lucky. You're very lucky to have so many kings. And not only that, you're going higher, Gemini. That's all I have for you for the January of 2023, Gemini. Please like, share, comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. There are going to be many readings coming for you. So I'll see you around in 2023, Gemini. Bye bye.